Hello everyone, myself Monica. I want to share some views on chapter 1 of Pole Science Cold War era. Before introducing the chapter, I want to discuss about Cold War. What is Cold War? What is the internal meaning of Cold War? Cold War है क्या? कोल्ड वार एक आइडियोलॉजिकल वार है, वैचारिक युद्ध जो ज़्यादातर सुपर पावर्स के बीच में होता है. नाउ starting with the topic, the first topic is Cuban Missile Crisis. What do you mean by Cuban Missile Crisis? Some points are given there. Okay, the first point is Cuba was an ally of Soviet Union and received diplomatic and financial aid from it. In April 1961, leaders of USSR were worried that the United States of America would invade communist-ruled Cuba and overthrow its president Fidel Castro. In this point, what is the meaning of this point? That Cuba किसके अंडर था? सोवियत यूनियन के अंडर. Because Soviet Union gave many aids like diplomatic and financial aid to Cuba. So Cuba is under the Soviet Union. Okay, but in 1961, USSR was very worried. Why? Because United States authorized Cuba. Because Cuba was communist ruled. Okay, and if America authorized the Cuba, then USSR was already under the USA. Okay, and USSR thought that President Fidel Castro overthrow under the United States of America. So USSR was very worried. The second point is 1962. In 1962, the Soviet Union leader Nikita Khrushchev placed nuclear missiles in Cuba. This point is so important. निकिता खुर्चोव जो कि लीडर है सोवियत यूनियन का, क्या किया? उन्होंने न्यूक्लियर मिसाइल्स क्यूबा में लगाई बिकॉज दे वांटेड टू कन्वर्ट क्यूबा इनटू रशियन बेस. या इन शॉर्ट वी सेड दैट they authorized to Cuba wholly. The third point is 3 weeks later, America became aware of it. The US President John F. Kennedy and his advisor tried to find a solution to avoid full-scale nuclear war, but they were determined to get Khrushchev to remove the missiles and nuclear weapon from Cuba. इन थर्ड पॉइंट, अमेरिकन्स इस बात को जान गए थे. देन यूएस प्रेसिडेंट एंड देयर एडवाइजर्स ने खुर्चोव को वहाँ से न्यूक्लियर वेपन्स मिसाइल्स को रिमूव करने के लिए कहा. कैनेडी ऑर्डर्ड खुर्चोव टू रिमूव न्यूक्लियर वेपन्स फ्रॉम क्यूबा. बेसिकली द रीजन बिहाइंड the clash between USA and USSR was that Kennedy ordered Khrushchev to remove missiles. Okay. The next point is the Cuban Missile Crisis was high point which came to be known as the Cold War. It refers to the competition, the tension and series of confrontation between the United States and Soviet Union. Basically, the Cuban Missile Crisis is the main reason of Cold War because there is a bigger tension between two superpowers, United States of America and Soviet Union. Okay, United States of America और सोवियत यूनियन के बीच में कंपटीशन था सुपर पावर्स बनने का, because at that time both the countries are in superpower countries. Okay, so basically the reason is Cuban Missile Crisis. So this topic, the Cuban Missile Crisis, is most important topic of this chapter. Okay, now the next topic is Cold War. As I said, before introducing the chapter that internal meaning of the Cold War was the ideological war, विचारों की लड़ाई या विचारों का युद्ध. The US followed the ideology of liberal democracy and capitalism. Here see that in this point the views, the ideologies were given of both superpowers. Okay, because at that time US and USSR are both superpowers and both compete with each other. Okay, then US ideology was liberal democracy and capitalism, पूंजीवाद और स्वतंत्र लोकतंत्र. Okay, and USSR is based on the ideology of socialism and communism. USSR किस थ्योरी पे चल रहा था? सोशलिज्म, समाजवाद. देन व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ सोशलिज्म एंड कैपिटलिज्म? कैपिटलिज्म मीन्स पूरी तरह से अपने राज्य को, अपने कंट्री को धन के रूप में देखना. ओके, इंडस्ट्रीज को लगाना, ये सब चीजें. एंड व्हाट इज द सोशलिज्म? पूरे चीजों को स्टेट अपने अंडर कर लेता है, या हम ये कहें कि पूरी की पूरी गवर्नमेंट स्टेट के अंडर होती है. ओके, द सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर. द सेकेंड पॉइंट इज द सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर 1939 and 1945 came to be an end with the defeat of Axis power led by Germany, Italy and Japan by the Allied forces led by US, Soviet Union. Okay, then in the second point there are various questions that led to be 1 marks, like that when did second world war held and when did it ended. In one question, in 1 marks question it will be held. Okay, second world war कब हुई? 1939 में. खत्म कब हुई? 1945 में. which forces are there? which two forces are there? या which two powers are there that in which one power is defeat? Okay, first of all Axis power and allied forces are there. Okay, second one. Third question is that which countries are in Axis forces and which countries are in allied forces. Okay, allied powers में जर्मनी, इटली और जापान आता है, और allied forces में US, सोवियत यूनियन, ब्रिटेन एंड फ्रांस आता है. ओके, नाउ द मेन टॉपिक इज द बिगनिंग ऑफ द कोल्ड वार era. It marked the beginning of the Cold War era. The Second World War ended when the United States dropped 2 atomic bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945, causing Japan to surrender. As I tell you earlier that the Second World War was ended in 1945. What was the reason that the Second World War ended in 1945? Because United States of America dropped 2 atomic bombs on Japan city, which there is also a one question of 1 marks, that which 2 cities are that from where the atomic bombs are dropped. Okay, like that हिरोशिमा एंड नागासाकी. और कब गिराया गया? अगस्त 1945 में. ओके, नाउ देन आफ्टर द सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर द 2 powers are emerged, the USSR and the USA. Okay, and the next point is the United States and the Soviet Union became the greatest power in the world with the ability to influence events anywhere on earth. And the next point is which 2 powers? Here the one question is arise, which 2 powers are developed at that time? Okay, the 2 powers are, as you know, USA and USSR. बट दे लॉजिकली उन्होंने कौन से सिद्धांत को माना? ओके, द लॉजिक ऑफ डिटरनेंस. What is the meaning of logic of deterrence? It means that when both sides have the capacity to respond against an attack and to cause too much destruction, that neither can afford to initiate war. What is the meaning of logic of deterrence? Means that दोनों पावर्स युद्ध करने के लिए तैयार हैं, लेकिन they want to do ideological war. They don't want to be destruction. वो उन्हें विनाश नहीं चाहिए था. So they want to be initiate war, ideological war. Okay, विचारों का युद्ध. Now, because the two superpowers are both responsible actors, and they know that if they destroy everything, the economical power is also destroyed. Okay, and the next topic is the emergence of 10 power blocks. The emergence of 2 power blocks. What this means? This means that 2 powers उस समय डेवलप हो गई. Okay, 2 powers like, as I said earlier, that 2 powers like USA and USSR. Okay, but to become a powerful, what they did, they consume, or I said that they control the smaller states, the smaller countries, because the smaller countries have no protection, have no economical power, have no economical aid, and they are under that countries like superpowers USA and USSR. Okay, so they use that technique. The two powers superpowers like USA and USSR ने वो टेक्निक अपनाई. डिफरेंट पार्ट्स की स्मॉल कंट्रीज को, स्मॉल स्टेट्स को, स्मॉल कंट्रीज को उन्होंने डिफरेंट एड्स दे करके अपनी तरफ किया. नाउ देयर इज ए टू डिवीजन बिहाइंड USA and USSR. The first division took place in Europe, most countries of Western Europe. There is a two division. First division is between Western Alliance, is called Western Alliance, and the second division is called Eastern Alliance. In Western Alliance, the Western Europe countries are there. Okay, and Western Europe is under USA, then Western Alliance is under USA. जो वेस्टर्न अलायंस है वो यूएसए के अंडर आया, एंड जो यूएसएसआर के अंडर ईस्टर्न अलायंस आया. ईस्टर्न अलायंस में क्या हुआ? ईस्टर्न यूरोप की कंट्रीज आई. ओके, एंड द नेक्स्ट वन इज द वेस्टर्न अलायंस. As I said you earlier that Western Alliance is under USA and the Eastern Alliance was under USSR. Okay, then Western Alliance formed into the organization and they developed the organizations both. Western Alliance formed itself into a organization, the North Atlantic Treaty. Okay, तो Western Alliance ने कौन सी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को फॉर्म किया? नाटो. There was a one question. What give the full form of NATO in 1 marks? Okay, then what is the full form of NATO? North Atlantic Treaty. And when did it come to existence? It come to existence in April 1949 with 12 states. नाटो अप्रैल 1949 में एग्जिस्टेंस में आया और उसके साथ कितने राज्य थे? 12. नाउ द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज वेस्टर्न अलायंस का तो हो गया, अब ईस्टर्न अलायंस के बारे में हम बात करते हैं. जैसे कि मैंने पहले कहा कि ईस्टर्न अलायंस और वेस्टर्न अलायंस दोनों ने एक एक संधि की, और वेस्टर्न अलायंस ने नाटो को डिस्कवर किया, एंड ईस्टर्न अलायंस आल्सो नोन एज वार्सा पैक्ट वाज लेड द सोवियत यूनियन। वार्सा पैक्ट उन्होंने के नाम से जाना गया, एंड जो कि किसके द्वारा चलाया गया, सोवियत यूनियन। इट वाज एस्टैब्लिश्ड इन 1955। दिस देयर वाज ए वन क्वेश्चन आल्सो दैट व्हेन डिड द वार्सा पैक्ट एस्टैब्लिश्ड, कब एस्टैब्लिश हुआ, 1955 में। इट्स प्रिंसिपल वाज टू काउंटर नाटो फोर्सेज इन यूरोप। ओके, नाउ द लास्ट पॉइंट इज इन कोल्ड वार। In East and South East Asia and in West Asia, Middle East and the United States built an alliance system called Southeast Asian Treaty and Central Treaty Organization (CENTO). Okay, as I said earlier that NATO and Warsaw Pact is discovered like that, and the other two alliances were also there, Southeast Asian Treaty (CETO) and Central Treaty Organization (CENTO). These are four alliances that at that time invented by the both superpowers USA and USSR. Okay, after that I will explain you NAM. What is the NAM? NAM, non-alignment movement. This question is so important. NAM, non-alignment movement, क्या है? NAM was founded by 3 leaders. First of all, NAM 3 leaders के द्वारा बनाया गया। यूगोस्लाविया जोसेफ ब्रोज टीटो, इंडिया जवाहरलाल नेहरू, इजिप्ट लीडर गोमल अब्दुल नेस, इंडोनेशिया के सुकर्नो एंड घाना के क्वाम नुरुमाह। ये सब इन्होंने मिलकर के नॉन अलाइनमेंट मूवमेंट को चलाया, जिसमें कि सबसे ज़्यादा भूमिका किसकी थी, जवाहरलाल नेहरू की। ओके, नाउ द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज व्हेन डिड द फर्स्ट नाम समिट हेल्ड, कब नाम की पहली समिट हुई। ओके, देन द फर्स्ट नाम समिट वाज हेल्ड इन 1961 एट Belgrade. It was one question that come in the exam. Okay, and what is NAM? What is the meaning of NAM? Non-alignment movement. ये है क्या? It is not a isolism. It is not a neutrality. It played a role immediately between the mediator, as a mediator between the two rival alliances. जो नॉन अलाइनमेंट मूवमेंट है, उन्होंने एक मीडिएटर के रूप में भूमिका निभाई, या एक इकोनॉमिकल पावर के रूप में एक महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाई। ओके, देन दिस क्वेश्चन इज सो इम्पॉर्टेंट, एंड द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज न्यू इंटरनेशनल इकोनॉमिक ऑर्डर. What is the meaning of new international economical order and why did it exist? ये क्यों बनाई गई? Okay, new international economic order means that जो countries, जो देश पूरी तरह से डेवलप नहीं थे, इकोनॉमिकली वो वीक थे, उन्हें आगे प्रॉस्पर करने के लिए इंटरनेशनल इकोनॉमिक ऑर्डर ऑर्गेनाइज किया गया. लाइक दैट चैलेंज फ्रॉम न्यूली डीकोलोनाइज्ड कंट्रीज was to become more developed economically and to lift their people out of poverty. The idea of new international economic order INEO originated with the realization. Okay, मतलब उन देशों की गरीबी को दूर करने के लिए और अर्थव्यवस्था को सुधारने के लिए न्यू इंटरनेशनल इकोनॉमिक ऑर्डर की व्यवस्था की गई, एंड उसके लिए एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एस्टैब्लिश की गई the United Nations Conference of Trade and Development. Here is also a question of 1 mark. Okay, the first one question is International Economic Order. What is the full form of NIEO? So what is the full form of NIEO? New International Economic Order. And what is the full form of UNCTAD? The United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. And what is the purpose of United Nations Conference on Trade and Development? First of all, when did it exist? कब ये अस्तित्व में आया? Okay, then it's exist in 1972. 1972 में हुआ origin. And what is the purpose? Towards a new trade policy for development. What is the purpose of UNCTAD, the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development? न्यू ट्रेड पॉलिसी, नई व्यापार की नीति बनाना, किस चीज़ के लिए? विकास के लिए, डेवलपमेंट के लिए. ओके, नाउ द मेन पर्पस, और आई सेड दैट द नेचर ऑफ नॉन अलाइनमेंट चेंज टू गिव ग्रेटर इंपॉर्टेंस टू इकोनॉमिक इश्यूज. नॉन अलाइनमेंट, एज आई सेड अर्लियर दैट नॉन अलाइनमेंट मूवमेंट का जो मेन पर्पस था वो इकोनॉमिकल था. ओके, और इकोनॉमिकल ज़्यादा बन गया था. ओके, नाउ the two superpowers. First of all, what are the two superpowers? USA and USSR. Now they both signed a three agreements. For why they signed agreement? To control war. Okay, then which treaty they did? Number 1, Limited Test Ban Treaty, Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, Anti-Ballistic Missile Treaty. The number 1 is Limited Test. Now I explain the both treaties. Limited Test Ban Treaty. In this treaty, first of all, this treaty is also known as Partial Test Ban Treaty. Okay, क्या कहा जाता है इसको? This one is a question of 1 marks, that which treaty is called Partial Test Ban Treaty, and what is the answer? That Limited Test Ban Treaty. Okay, and what is the main purpose of LTB?